time
I
already,
stayed
so it
authentic,
ain't nothing, you know
bro.
what I'm saying? You know, it's like I said, man, you know, there's only two ways, you know, where the shit can go. You know, you're gonna get your bread, you either gonna go to jail or you gonna end up there. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? Either or. You know what I'm saying? You know, certain niggas is only a certain amount of niggas that make it out successful and alive in doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like, yo, for some people, the lucky ones kind of go to jail.
Okay.
If you get a chance to go home, like get the chance to really not go home, but you get a chance to really sit down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You get a chance to really sit down and really kind of like really analyze your life and shit. To really see like, you know, what's the fuck going on, like, yo, the decisions that you making and shit like that. Because it gets fucked up because you can go to jail and, like when you're young, and you know, you like, yo, your old time, OG, then time will start going. And then niggas looking at you calling you the OG.
Right.
That shit get deep right there.
Time do fly like that.
Time fly like that. And you sitting there looking at the, you know what I'm saying?
Cause I remember once feeling the same way, and now look, I'm becoming an OG.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So that time just be going and going and going.
But this is why I'm doing that podcast.
Exactly.
This is why I'm doing it, because I got the passion to do this. You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
It ain't about, I'm doing this on my free time, bro.
What it is like, you know, people need to hear stories. Like, you know, you need to see the successes and you need to see like what people went through sometimes, so that they can just be alert. Like sometimes like people that may know me that may see this and be like, yo, son, I know son, your son's a good dude. Damn. I can see his mind stay, or I can see whatever.
That's a fact.
Maybe that could probably help them deter them from something, or be like, okay, well, if I'm the path and I'm going down this path, then yo, I can still there is some type of light. Either way, you know what I'm saying? So there is a good message, a positive, something that can come out of it. You feel me?
Right. But anyway, that was good. Yeah. But anyway, let me ask you another question. So after that situation, you escaped that situation. What was next after that? Like, what did you? I mean.
I think what make it more next with that, like, you know, like everything else you feel.
After the 80s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s
start having babies,
Let's talk about the 90s.
Start having kids and you get back into your
90s,
love of
2000s,
what you like to do, because like the whole thing with music, grounded, you hip hop babies, you know what I'm saying? We come up with an era, you know, hip hop. So now while you out here doing what you're doing anyway, you still in your hip hop mind. You still in your rapper's mind, you know what I mean? Or you in your DJ mind or your breakdancing mind. That's still your that's in your that's
in my DNA.
You know what I'm saying? So you like no matter what was going on.
You know something you love? It becomes a part of you.
Right.
So it becomes a part of your soul,
right?
Everything. So, I love music. I love art. I love sports. I love, you know what I mean? So you know, I love kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm really doing this because I love to go back to the kids, Bklyn Heights. But anyway, let's speed up in that.
Right.
Let's talk about music.
Right.
You also was into music.
Right. Yeah, start doing the music.
When did you start getting into music?
Well, for me, even back in the days, like, it was a period in my life, you know what I'm saying, even before I was out here, you know, hustling, doing that, but got at one point where I was on a run for a good amount of time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then I started, when I was on a run, I was out in the islands, Caribbean islands, and I used to open up a lot of shows.
Okay.
Down in the islands, and that's why I really started seeing that I really had the knack for it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To really, whatever.
That's what's up.
Open up for Rob Bass, Easy Rock, Kim, Salt and Pepper.
That's what's up. Y'all hear that, right? For those that don't know.
Opened up for them down there, you know what I'm saying? My man, not my man, but you know, Dana Dane, actually, when we was doing sound checks down there one time, he actually made a beat for me and my man that we actually used.
Let them know who Dana Dane is.
Oh, Dana Dane was famous and entertaining.
And let them know who Dana Dane was.
Oh, Dana Dane was a famous rapper from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Out of Fort Green Project.
Out of Fort Green, downtown Brooklyn.
Definitely downtown Brooklyn.
He had a hit record.
Had a hit record, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, go look him up.
Back in the 80s.
Big artist, you know what I'm saying? So he was with
That's right.
He was with touring with Lights with Salt and Pepper.
That's a fact.
He was touring with them.
That's
Who
a fact.
else he was touring? Kwame, I don't think Kwame was out at the time, but maybe
Nah.
he probably came later. He probably came later, but it was Salt and Pepper, him, and it was somebody else that was around that time. But anyway, he was
around the time of
he was
Rock
around that time. Yeah, he was there. So like I'm saying, I'm talking who was on that particular tour.
Aubrey Square Mall was still up.
We talking about a tour now. They was on a tour. They were doing a show. I'm not gonna say a tour. Because they were just on the show. They had a one-stop. It was in St. Croix. You know what I'm saying? So I opened up and stuff. Like I said,
So what happened? So what happened after the islands?
Oh, you know what I mean? Came back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I told you, I was a little. So you know, eventually you go, you know, and you come back in, you turn yourself in, you go back to the streets again. And you know, then you know, I had a chance to where I had a manager at one time. I was getting ready to get signed. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But you know, at that time, back in the days, rappers wasn't the go-to niggas really like that. Rap was just something that you did like a hobby. There was more money in the streets by hustling. You know what I'm saying? The hustlers were the niggas that, you know what I mean? That
it wasn't like it is now.
Yeah, right. Rappers wasn't getting money like that. Right. Rappers wasn't getting money like that back in the days. You know what I'm saying? They was going to the drug dealers. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
a
like,
fact. They was going to the streets.
They were going to the streets, and they had the street niggas that's mobbing them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Holding them down. So
or help
pushing
them,
or whatever the case
whatever it was.
Whatever,
you know?
that was the muscle. You know understand what I'm saying? So it was like, yo.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Nah. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was just something that we did, whatever, but still I had opportunities where I could have got on. You know what I'm saying? That's to show you, like, even with that.
I thought it was more loving.
Yeah, it was just
more love for
you
art.
doing it more out of love. You know what I'm saying? It was more for the love. Even though what you were doing, you wasn't looking at it as a means of getting money. It was just something that you just did.
Right.
And then when you did do it, it was more of, I'm just gonna show you I'm nice.
Like a hobby.
It was more like a hobby, but still.
It was more like a hobby.
It was more like a hobby, but still now you had to be.
Now it's for the bag.
Nice.
Now it's for the bag.
No, well now it's for the bag, but you know what I'm saying? But even back then, you had to prove that you just, because you was doing it, you just wanted to prove that you was the nicest.
That's a fact.
So it was always come with rap, is always a level of competition.
That's a
fact. You know what
fact.
I'm saying? You can't be a rapper without no competition.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? That just to me, it don't work like that. You know what I mean? Just being a rapper, it strives to always.
So anyway,
you have to think you're the best.
So anyway, you got into the music because I posted a video already with Shatik. I know Shatik know you for many years.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he said some things about you. He picked you up.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So we want to let the people know about the things you did for people in this community of Clinesburg. You know what I mean? And he saluted you that you're a big part of why he got into it. He got into it. You know what I mean? So he gave you your flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to Cuzzo, man. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? He said that you left stuff with him when you went away.
Yeah, Shy was holding down. Let me tell you that, yo. Shout out to Cuzzo. Shatik, the ultimate poet, man. If you ain't see that, you ain't see that, you can go check it out. What Shatik was referencing to, I believe, you know what I'm saying? When I had started rapping, Shy was like immediately was one of the first ones that came in under me.
Right.
I had came in under a dude named Shep.
Okay.
Master Shep. Shatik would tell you, remember, he was like, yo, word. And that's how Shy is. So Shep was the one that I used to walk around with Shep. He used to have the big ass Conan radios and shit. And you know, by the time I was a little nigga. So you know, they heard the little niggas go grab the radio all day. I got the radio carrying around this big ass box and shit. And you know, that's how Shep was. He was in the rap and shit. So we used to be all over Queens, everything. I'm the little nigga holding the big ass radio. But anyway, so when he the one that got me into rapping. So when I got into it, I was kind of influenced Shatik, and from Shatik, you know what I'm saying? He kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, he kind of like developed the team more.
He gravitated to it.
Right, he gravitated. No, I'm not saying he gravitated more, but
right.
Shatik was already, because